Have you ever met someone whose faith just felt different? Not louder, not more religious, just dangerous. Not dangerous in a harmful way, dangerous to fear, dangerous to doubt, dangerous to anything that tries to keep people small and broken. Today we are looking at 3 signs of a dangerous Christian, and by the end of this video, you might realize you are called to be one. Sign number 1, they have encountered God personally. There is a difference between knowing about God and actually knowing God. A dangerous Christian is not running on religion, they are running on revelation. They have had a moment, a real moment, where heaven touched earth in their personal experience. Maybe it was in a hospital room, maybe it was alone at 2 a.m. crying on the floor, maybe it was during worship when something broke open inside them. Whatever it was, something shifted permanently. You cannot argue someone out of a personal encounter. You cannot debate them into doubt when they have seen and felt the living God move in their life. Their faith is not built on a feeling or a tradition. It is built on experience. The Apostle Paul said it this way, I know whom I have believed, not I know what I have believed, who, personal, direct, unshakable. That kind of faith is dangerous because it does not bend when life gets hard. Sign number 2, they know the Word and actually live it. A dangerous Christian has moved the Bible from their shelf to their spine. They do not just read Scripture. They have let Scripture read them. They have let it cut away the fear, the excuses, the religious performance, and get down to the real thing. They know what God has promised. They know the authority that belongs to a believer. They know how to stand when the enemy whispers lies because they already know what God has said. And here is the key part, they live it. Not perfectly, but consistently. There is no gap between Sunday and Monday in their world. The Word is not something they perform at church. It is how they actually make decisions, how they treat people, how they handle money, how they respond when they are wronged. Proverbs says, as a man thinks in his heart, so is he. A dangerous Christian thinks like the Word, and that changes everything about how they move through the world. Sign number 3, they walk in love without apology. This is the one people underestimate the most. We think danger looks like boldness on a stage or fire from a pulpit, and sometimes it does. But the most threatening thing a Christian can do to darkness is simply love people the way Jesus did. Unconditional, sacrificial, without needing credit. Real love breaks down walls that arguments never could. It walks into a room and something shifts. It sits with people in their worst moments and does not flinch. It tells the truth but wraps it in something that actually makes people want to hear it. The world has no effective counter to genuine Christ-like love. You can argue with a doctrine. You cannot argue with someone who just keeps showing up for you. Jesus said this is how everyone will know you are my disciples. Not by your theology, not by your church attendance, by your love for one another. A dangerous Christian loves loudly and lives quietly. They do not need the spotlight, they just need to be obedient. So here is the question. Are you dangerous? Not to people, but to the lies that try to hold people captive, to the hopelessness in your city, to the cycles in your family line that were never supposed to continue with you. You do not need a platform to be dangerous. You need an encounter, a word planted deep, and love that refuses to quit. That is it. That is the whole assignment. If this spoke to you, share it with someone who needs to hear it. And if you are ready to go deeper, subscribe. There is more where this came from.